It started in early 2022, a chapter in my life I still struggle to comprehend. As a sound engineer and pianist for the church, I've always been deeply involved in ministry. My life revolved around serving God, or so I thought. But when Pastor Emmanuel's wife, Sister Grace, began paying unusual attention to me, my life took an unexpected turn. It all began innocently enough. I traveled with the pastor and his wife to a crusade, assisting with the sound system and playing the piano during worship. Sister Grace was warm and kind, but that day her warmth took on a different hue. She lingered near me, her laughter too rich, her words too soft. I brushed it off as friendliness until she began seeking me out at church. One evening she asked to speak to me privately. She confessed, her voice trembling, yet confident, that her marriage to the pastor had grown cold. "He's always busy," she said. "A man of God, but never my man." She admitted she found me attractive and pleaded for discretion, asking me to fill the void in her life. I was terrified. She was a woman in her 40s with teenage children. Her husband, a popular televangelist, carried a reputation that could shatter me with a single word. But Grace was persistent, and eventually I gave in. Our first encounter left me paranoid. For weeks I avoided her, convinced that Pastor Emmanuel would see everything in a divine revelation. But months passed and nothing happened. Grace assured me her husband wouldn't suspect a thing, and true to her word, he never did, at least not openly. As time went on, fear gave way to a strange kind of comfort. Grace's confidence in keeping our secret was contagious. She began showering me with gifts, money, a car, even connections that boosted my standing in the church. My sudden success raised eyebrows, but no one dared to question it. To outsiders, I appeared to be thriving in my career. Inside, however, I wrestled with guilt and a growing distrust of the very faith I once held dear. If Pastor Emmanuel truly had a connection with God, why hadn't he discovered our affair? There were moments when his sermons seemed to cut too close to the truth. He would speak of betrayal, hidden sins, and the consequences of disobedience. Once he even asked me if I had Grace's phone number. My heart pounded as I lied, saying I didn't. His quiet okay haunted me for weeks. Was he testing me? Did he know? Grace always brushed off my concerns. "I have everything under control," she'd say, her calm demeanor unnerving me. But deep down, I couldn't shake the feeling that we were playing with fire. Now, as I sit here reflecting, I can't help but feel that the clock is ticking. Whether it's guilt or intuition, something tells me this secret won't stay hidden forever. And when the truth finally comes out, I wonder, will I survive the fallout?